This technique is especially helpful when working with Fair Isle patterns because it makes it so easy to copy and paste to create like a um, recurring pattern. So what we'll do is we are going to open up a new worksheet and repeat the steps that we did earlier, making a quick grid. That's 20 by 20. That's just what I prefer, but you can have whatever size that you like. So let's go ahead and start making a heart. I'm going to hold my command button down so that I can select multiple cells at once. This makes it incredibly easy also that if you make a mistake, it's really easy to undo, which is vital for me because I make plenty of mistakes while working in making my patterns, and it's much easier than having to erase with an actual eraser. And again, once the cells that you want to fill are all highlighted, go ahead and pick a color that you want to fill it in with. Or maybe you want to make something a bit more traditional with a snowflake pattern. So what you can do is same thing. We just click and highlight the cells that we want to fill in. And this makes this process so much easier. And again, if you make mistakes, it's a lot easier to undo them than if you're working with graph paper, which I have spent a lot of time fixing mistakes. Okay, and now that all of the cells we want are selected, I actually have made a mistake right here. It's not where it's supposed to be, so I'm going to show you how to fix a mistake, which I think is actually the best way to learn. But all the cells we want are selected, so we can go ahead and fill them as we want. And then what I can, so this is actually supposed to be over here, so what I can do is select the cells that are in the wrong place, hit Command X, which will cut, and then we're going to just scooch it over here, I believe, and then hit Command V. And there we go, that's much better, and we have an actual snowflake. We can fill in more zigzaggy patterns too that we can repeat so that it looks more like a classic Fair Isle pattern. And if I want to do a classic little zigzag pattern below it, I can just make a quick V over here and then highlight the cells that I'm going to be repeating, which it will start from here, so we don't need to include that. So hit Command C. And then up here, Command V, and that just pops it back in, and we get a lovely little zigzag. We can even go back from before. Well, that's not right. We can do that, and we can hit no fill for there since that was a mistake. But yeah, we can just keep on doing that until you have the length that you want. All right, and if we want to have the snowflake be a repeating pattern, we can highlight where we want to have that repeat and hit Command C, and then next to that, just Command V and pop it in. And here I've popped in other pattern that I've made in the past, which to experiment with these repeating patterns. It's gray because it's from another sheet where I haven't done any color matching yet, but the next video I will show you how to color match this so that it matches your yarn perfectly.